In this video, we are going to see how to enroll user in LearnWorlds on Instamojo payment. So every time a new sale happens on any of the payment gateways. So here we have taken the example of Instamojo. So let's say that there is a particular course and a sale has happened. Now the user who has made this purchase, we want to enroll that user in LearnWorlds for the same course. How can that be done? For this, you will have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. So here your trigger application will be Instamojo and your action application will be LearnWorlds. Now how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect. And as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply click on sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes. And also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in. And as we do that, here we have reached all the applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. Now here we have reached the dashboard of this application. Again, on the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. So here my objective is, on every successful Instamojo payment, automatically a user should be enrolled in LearnWorlds. So now I'm going to click on create. And as I do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles and concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically action here is the response of your trigger application. Now as per this integration, my trigger application here will be Instamojo. So let's click on this. Now the trigger event is the event that is going to make this workflow run, and here it would be new sale. So now I'm going to copy this. This is the webhook URL that we have received. This is going to act as a bridge for connecting Instamojo with Pabbly Connect. So once I have copied this, I have to follow the following help desk where it is written. First we have to log into the Instamojo account, and then we have to click on the product for which we wish to set the webhook, and then the rest of the steps are also provided here. Please read this carefully. I'm going to show you what we have to do. I have already logged into my Instamojo account. This is the dashboard. Now first of all, we are going to go to smart pages, and here I already have created a page. The name is MS Office Language. You can create a new page by clicking on this plus icon. So I'm going to go here and edit page. So once we are here, you can see that you can customize the entire page. You can put a page header, then you can provide a title. There is an image, theme, and then appearance, custom theme. Pricing is here. So I have already given a basic pricing since this is just a test application. And then as we take you down, so here you can see within page settings, here you can see that we have to paste the webhook URL. So I'm going to paste the URL that we have just copied. And once this is done, then we are going to click on save and update. So I'm going to click on yes, save and update. And once this is done, then what is it asking me? That now click on below capture webhook response button and do a test payment so that we can get the webhook response here. So this is already on, and now I'm going to take you back to Instamojo, and here let's go to share page. I'm going to copy the link provided and open this in an incognito window. As I do that, so here you can see this is the payment page that has appeared. Let's click on pay now. And now here I'm going to provide the customer information. Let's say the first name here is new, then the last name is demo. Then here we have the email address new demo@pabblytudes.com. Once this is done, the mobile number, so it is, and now I'm going to click on pay. So as soon as we do that, here we can see that we are now supposed to pay, and here we can see that the payment has been successful, which basically means that if I take you back to Pabbly Connect, here you can see that yes, we have received the API response where the payment status is shown as a success. This is the seller account ID. Then as I take you down, this is the payment amount. This is the payment completed at, which is the time and the date and time. Then again, as I take you down, here is the name of our product, then the amount, and here we have the buyer's phone number, email address, and the name. So once we have received this information, now I'm going to put a filter. Why? Because there are two cases. Either your payment would be a failure or a success. So if it is a success, then only the process should continue. So I'm going to choose this feature by Pabbly, which is filter, and here I have to select the label. So I'm going to select the payment status as success, and this should be equal to success. And once this is done, let's click on save and send test request. And here you can see that the condition is true. So if it was a failure, then here only your process will stop. Now since this is a success, so I'm going to add another action step here, and this time it would be LearnWorld. So this is my application, and here the action event here would be to create a user. So first I'm going to create this user in LearnWorlds. So I have already created my account there and it is already logged in. So I'm going to click on add new connection, as Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the LearnWorlds account. Now to set up this connection, we need the API URL, client ID, and client secret. And how can we receive this? So first we have to go to LearnWorlds, and then we have to go to settings. Let's go to developers, and here we have to go to API. Now this here is the client ID. So I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here and here. Then I need the API URL. So here is the API URL. Copy this once again and paste this over here. And then we need the client secret. So the client secret here is this one. So I'm going to copy this and paste this over here. Once done, let's click on save to set up this connection. And here you can see that LearnWorlds and Pabbly Connect are now connected. Now we have to fill in the following information. So first of all, we have to fill in the email address of the person. So I'm going to map this information. How? As I click on this, here you can see the previous steps. And as I scroll down, this here is the email address of the person. Now I could have written this manually, but the problem is that if I had written this manually, then every time the workflow would have run, it would have only taken the manually written data and it would have never taken the new data into consideration. And that is why mapping is important. Then is username. So I'm going to go to step 1 again, and here is the username. And then if you wish to add a password, subscribe for marketing emails, yes or no, you have options. Should sign up validation rules be applied? Again, you have true or false as option. Is admin? Then if you want to provide a tag, you can do that. And then I am going to leave this information and click on save and send test request directly. You can add as much information as you want. And now here you can see that yes, this particular user has been created. So how? Let me show you. So I'm going to take you back to LearnWorlds, and here let's go to users, all users. We need to check for new demo, and yes, here you can see that new demo, this particular user has been created. Going back to Pabbly Connect, here my final add action step here would be the action application. Here would be again LearnWorlds. Let's click on this, and the action event here would be to enroll user to a product. So I'm going to click on connect, and here again we have to connect Pabbly Connect with LearnWorlds account. This time I'm going to go ahead with the existing connection. Let's click on save. And once this is done, now here we have to enter the user ID. So first of all, I'm going to scroll this towards the right, and now I'm going to delete this. And how can I receive this user ID? So to receive this user ID, first of all, we have to go to LearnWorlds, step 3, create user. And the first step here, the first line says that this here is the ID. So I'm going to map this, and then we have the product type. So it is definitely a course, product ID. Now to receive the product ID, I'm going to take you back to LearnWorlds, and let's go to courses. Here is the MS Office course that I want this particular user to be enrolled in. And here you can see course ID is equals to MS-Office. So I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. So why am I writing this product ID manually? Because here every time the payment happens, I want this workflow to run for the particular product itself. Now the duration, type, duration, and then we have price. So let me fill in this information as well. I'll go to step 1 and here is the price. And now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And you can see that I have received a message which says that it is a success. Basically, this means that a user must be enrolled in LearnWorlds now. So let's go to LearnWorlds once again. Let's go to MS Office. Here I'm going to go to dashboard and you can see the latest user that has been created is new demo. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. Now I'm going to show you the same in real time. So I'm going to take you back to Instamojo, and here once again I'm going to make a payment. So let's go to share page. Let's copy this, open this in a new incognito window, and once this is done, here is the payment link. Let's click on pay now, and here let's say the first name this time is dummy user, dummy at pabblytuts.com, and then here we have the mobile number. Let's click on pay. As soon as we do that, here once again we have received the QR code, and now I'm going to quickly scan this and make the payment. And here you can see that the payment has been made successful. So what should happen automatically? First, it should check if the process is a success or a failure, and then it should first create that user and finally enroll it to the application, to the course. So I'm going to take you back. And here I'm going to put a cross on this, go to LearnWorlds, and then here I'm going to quickly refresh this page once. And now here I am going to go to dashboard. So here you can see dummy user just now. So this particular user has been enrolled, which basically means that our integration process is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect to quickly understand what we have done. So here our trigger application was Instamojo, where the event was new sale. And then we had put a filter by Pabbly, which is a feature that helps us to put conditions. And then we have our next action application as LearnWorlds, and the event was create user, and then our final action application was again LearnWorlds, where the event was enroll user to a product. So I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if there's any specific integration that you wish to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.